just bear with me here. Most people in the tropics, right, would use a skin bleaching product to treat hyperpigmentation, or they would use it as treatment for hyperpigmentation. So when we say hyperpigmentation, we're talking about an exaggeration of color, which is something that shouldn't be. So whenever you have hyperpigmentation on your skin, there is an exaggeration of color that has occurred on your skin. Now, hello everybody, it's your girl Eve the Light, and I am your tropical skincare expert, and I have dedicated my work to making sure that people with melanated skin, people with tropical skin, people of color, people who live in the tropical demographics have solution for their skincare. So today we're going to talk about hyperpigmentation. Okay, it's a lot to this topic, and as you continue to watch me, I'm going to continue to throw more light on it because it's difficult to cover everything in one video. But the point I'm trying to make is there are 4 main issues that plague people of color, and the other 3 already have videos, and I just want to talk to you guys about hyperpigmentation so that, again, whenever you're choosing skincare, if you have tropical skin or you have melanin in your skin, it's eumelanin to be specific, you want to be intentional with whatever it is that you use on your skin. You want to have the knowledge that is required to making the right purchasing decision, so that you're not just buying products because somebody said it was good, but you're making knowledgeable or informed decisions so that whatever it is you're purchasing is actually bringing solution to your specific tropical skincare needs. Now, hyperpigmentation is this, okay? Hyper is an exaggeration of, and pigment is color. So when we say hyperpigmentation, we're talking about an exaggeration of color, which is something that shouldn't be. So whenever you have hyperpigmentation on your skin, there is an exaggeration of color that has occurred on your skin. Now, have you ever seen a person who has the dark spots or uneven skin tone where some spots are darker than they're supposed to be? Or especially for people in the tropical demographic, when they take off their clothes, you're going to notice that the chest, the inner parts, or wherever is being covered by clothes, is a lot lighter than the parts that are exposed to the atmosphere, like the face and the arms and the hands and legs, whatever, right? Now, that is a typical situation of hyperpigmentation. So you have an exaggeration of color on what part of your body, which is not occurring on other parts of your body. So that's the problem, and that's what we want to talk about. Now, the way the skin is designed to function is to replicate melanocytes, okay? And what I mean by that is a multiplication of cells. Melanocytes are cells that are found on your epidermis, one of the kinds of cells that are found on your epidermis. And melanocytes are the cells that just carry pigment. They carry the pigment called melanin, okay? So the more the replication of melanocytes, the more pigment is going to be on the surface of your skin. So melanocytes will replicate whenever there is inflammation, whenever there is trauma, whenever there is something whenever there's a need for the skin to protect itself, there's going to be a replication of melanocytes. So if you expose yourself to the sun, for example, and the skin reads that exposure as inflammation, there's going to be a replication of melanocytes, which is going to cause hyperpigmentation, okay? Of course, it's really easy for you to understand. So how do you control overproduction of pigment and have the kind of skin, uniform, even skin, without, the hyperpigmentation, without the dark spots, without all this stuff that just is not necessary, without you having to wear makeup to cover up or match your skin or get it even? How do you do that? The first thing is you need to slow down overproduction of pigment. So it's more of an internal thing, okay? Because the replication of melanocytes happens inside of your skin, inside of your system. It's a whole system that is designed to do that. So most people in the tropics, guys, just bear with me here. Most people in the tropics, right, would use a skin bleaching product to treat hyperpigmentation, or they would use it as treatment for hyperpigmentation. I mean, and in all honesty, I this. If my skin is just dark and I want to make it brighter, my mind tells me, oh, this thing is going to make lighten your skin. So I'm going to go to it because it's going to lighten my skin. But the understanding of what happens with a skin bleaching product is not there, because this is what happens. Whenever you use a skin bleaching product, right? A skin bleaching products or skin bleaching ingredients are designed to completely remove melanocytes. Okay? Remember, I told you melanocytes are the cells that carry the pigment melanin. So melanocytes carry color. What skin bleaching does, or skin bleaching ingredients are designed to do, they're designed to come on into your skin and remove those melanocytes. So if they're removing pigment, now you no longer have pigment, so you're not going to be dark. Okay? But the issue with that is that a real solution for hyperpigmentation? No, because you don't solve a problem by creating another problem. Whenever you introduce a skin bleaching product and that removes your melanocytes, every other thing that a melanocyte is supposed to do would not happen, because now you no longer have any melanocytes, and melanocytes are designed to protect your skin. Okay? So imagine losing 50 million melanocytes. Yes, you're going to be lighter, but then you have no protection. Your skin is thinner. That's why a lot of people who bleach their skin have thinner skin. The blood vessels are dilated. You can practically look at them and see their veins, because they have removed all of their melanocytes. I'm just going to use this opportunity to talk to people who use the skin bleaching products. Like, this is not in any way to look down on anybody's concept or whatever, but I want you with tropical skin to understand that your skin is your responsibility. And if you're going to buy something, you want to have a thorough understanding of whatever it is that you're introducing to your system and the aftermath of that. Okay? And that's why I'm here. So if you're using skin bleaching products, understand that you're removing melanocytes from your skin, and that's why your skin is appearing lighter. So just because your skin is becoming lighter does not necessarily mean that it's a solution for your skin, because you're creating another problem that is going to backfire on you. It's just a matter of time. This is the deal. Instead of removing melanocytes, we have what we call tyrosinase inhibitors. They are ingredients in skincare that have the ability to go inside of the melanocytes. Remember, the melanocyte is a cell, right? So these ingredients can penetrate inside of the melanocyte and slow down the overproduction of pigment, which is melanin, inside of the cell. Do you understand? So instead of removing the cell completely, you can introduce active ingredients that would go into the cell, not remove the cell, but slow down the overproduction of pigment inside of the cell and leaving the cell alone. Now, that's the kind of treatment you want to use for hyperpigmentation. And once you do that kind of treatment for hyperpigmentation, you're going to have beautiful, clear, nice skin. It's going to be bright and beautiful, but it's not going to look bleached. So if you have hyperpigmentation, we can introduce those active ingredients called tyrosinase inhibitors inside of the melanocyte to slow down the overproduction of pigment, so you can have even and uniform skin and look like what you were supposed to look like. So whenever you take off your clothes, your face, your hands, your legs, and everything looks uniform and the way it's supposed to be. And trust and believe me, whenever you do that, you're going to love your skin. You're going to love it, because it's going to be natural, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to radiate, it's going to glow, and it's going to be everything that you desire for it to be. You do not have to bleach your skin, because at the end of the day, you're just going to create even more problems for yourself down the line. And as time goes on and as you continue to watch me, I'm going to talk about, the side effects of skin bleaching products and the different skin bleaching ingredients and what they do, eventually creating issues like chronosis, cancer, all of that. Okay, so the beautiful thing is I'm here to bring solution, and I'm telling you guys there is solution for this. And once again, I have dedicated my life to making sure that you have these solutions. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down on my comment section, and I would respond and make sure, guys, that you have the solution, the perfect solution for your tropical melanated skin.